I've been seeing a lot of ads for this lens that's promised to give you this film look without having to use film in your DSLR, and I wanted to give it a try. And I've been playing with it for a few days. This lens is called Retropia, and I'm gonna give it a review with 5 things that I really love about this lens and show you photos and videos of it in action so you can kind of see if you like this lens. So upon seeing that ad for the very first time, I ordered it, put it on. I was impressed by just how small it was. I took it to Greenwood Cemetery because we have a lot of cherry blossoms and magnolias in bloom. And I thought, you know, this will be kind of a fun, easy thing to go and test it out. And I put a 32mm lens on and I took some shots around the cemetery, and these are what they look like. So it does say that it's talking about shooting with film. And I guess it's technically true, but in my opinion, more accurate to say it looks like you're shooting with a disposable camera, which I really, really like. So here we're looking at a scene without Retropia and with Retropia, and so you can kind of see it gives it this softer, like dreamier, nostalgic look that you would get from a disposable film, and I absolutely love it. It's not great for everything, let's be honest, but I do find myself really, really liking this. So that was like during the middle of the day. So later on, I knew we were gonna go to a cocktail bar. So I brought the lens with me there as well to see how it would do. So because this thing has no adjustable aperture, meaning that it just shoots, I think at f/22 or f/32, something like that. Basically, if you're not shooting in the middle of the day, which I was at Greenwood Cemetery, I wanted to know how much like noise and ISO was gonna bring into it and what it would look like at night. So went to a cocktail bar, took some photos and videos, and these are how they turned out in low light. And you can tell there's a lot of noise, right? It's adding a lot, like it's f/22 at night, so you're gonna introduce a lot of noise. But honestly, again, that's okay. And if we really, really wanted to, you could always do noise reduction in Lightroom or in whatever editing software you have. So that is another option as well, but I kind of liked it. I really liked the colors that it got out of the sky. And again, I just thought it was super fun. So I've been writing things that I like about it, and first, it is small. It is just a nice little pancake lens. Look at that. It looks like an Oreo, doesn't taste like one, but it's small, very lightweight. So those are like the first 2 things that I really, really like about it. Another thing that I like about it is that it basically gives you a disposable camera look. So I don't really want to necessarily have to buy all of these different cameras and take photos, get them processed, take them in to basically get the photographs. I just really want to be able to do this all in camera. What I like about it is with this, I can also record video, whereas with the disposable one, I can only take photos. So this is kind of cool. I really like that for a very specific reason. 3, it's really easy to use. You just grab the lens, put it in your lens outlet, and boom, you're ready to go. Now, one of the things that it will say on the back of here, it's a 32mm lens, and that it also is focus free because it's basically just a disposable camera lens that's attached. And what it's gonna allow you to do is it's gonna have infinity focus. So as soon as you put it on, you're ready to start shooting. There's really nothing fancy about it that you have to know. It's foolproof. On number 5, one of the things I love about it is there's no editing required. It's just straight out of the camera. I mentioned this already, but I don't have to buy disposable cameras. This gives me some flexibility and affordability, and I don't have to waste paper. I don't have to waste all these resources. I still get that disposable look that I'm after. So I gotta be honest, I'm not gonna use this lens all the time, but why would I wanna use this lens? So to me, there's just certain things like that bring nostalgia, and that's why I'd wanna do it. So for example, my wife and I were Coney Island polar bears, which means that every Sunday during the winter, we go in and swim in the water when it's freezing cold. And Coney Island just kind of has like that nostalgic retro vibe for me. So I love that I can just bring this and take photos of our swims, of our get-togethers and our time in Coney Island, and it just kind of gives you that like nostalgia, Coney Island, like retro vibe feel. I really, really like that. And then I feel like if you have people over at your house, like this could be a really fun lens to pull out. It's not super intimidating. It's really like, in my opinion, it's more like for snapshots and just little like artistic flares that you would want to maybe add an insert from your childhood, or to kind of evoke that sense of like childlike wonder or your own nostalgia. So I feel like it's a great affordable lens that you can easily switch to if you wanted to grab some of those shots, or just kind of like have little visual nuggets to kind of change the scene between 2 different locations. I just think it's a really, really, really fun idea. And I'm just like, you can just throw that in your bag and you got it. And so the price for this is $39. I think that they send it for free shipping. So you're talking about $39. So they figured out how to put it in a lens cap so that way it goes right in your camera. That's above what I understand how to do. So for $39, I have a disposable camera that I can use in perpetuity. I'm happy with that. Overall, I think it's a great lens. I'm not 100% sure I would agree with it's like gonna give you this film look all the time. Let's be honest, it's gonna give you a disposable film look. And I like that. $39, I'll never have to buy another one of these. You know, reduce, reuse, recycle, blah, blah, blah. I can ditch those, boom, happy camper. Have you tried any old lenses that kind of give your camera a film look? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And that's it for this video. Happy shooting, and I'll see you next time.